What's up, adventurers? Adventuring with Chris here, and I am in the middle of nowhere, Wichita, Kansas, or excuse me, Wichita, Oklahoma. And the population here is about 500. I think there's more cows than there are people, but I came here for one specific reason. In 1996, Bill Paxton, Helen Hunt, and many others started a movie about a tornado. That little movie was filmed here in Wichita, and they have a museum with movie props, costumes, stories, and so much more. I want you guys to go adventuring with me. Let's go. All right, so if this looks familiar, the Akita Water Tower and the Twister VHS, that's because we are in the filming locations of the 1996 Steven Spielberg produced movie Twister. Let's check out some of the filming locations. Let's go adventuring. So here on the outside, we've got, it looks to hit Wichita head on. May 15th to May 16th, 2026. They just had the 30th anniversary of Twister. And over here on the side, they've got a prop from the sequel that has come out in the past couple of years. So this is kind of a celebration of the Bill Paxton original and the new one. So this was a screens used motel sign from the production. Still works. And I'll take you over here to it, read just a little bit about it. Here's Glenn Powell, James Paxton, and Daisy Edgar Jones. Sign used in Twisters with Bill Paxton's son, James. So I'm assuming this is James. I might be wrong. Maybe that's James. But this is from the new movie. All right. Let's go inside. It is really windy and really warm. It's like 95 here in Wichita. Real quick, I got to show you this too. So you'll recognize the grain elevator from the movie, and also the Wichita water tower. Let's go in. So these are all different things used in the movie. Here's one of the many devices. We're going to continue. Same producers of Jurassic Park and Speed, the director of Speed. They do have collectible coins here with Twister Dorothy here. Here's the guest book. My partner will do this. She's over there now talking to the attendant. So this is actually a store shelter, modern day one, and this is what they look like. Very small on the inside, just enough to have a seat. Very, very heavy. All right, so here's a motel sign used in the movie with Bill Paxton. I'm sure I'll pull up the scene and show you. And here's some production materials here, leftover things, and some of the movie props. Here's behind the scenes, Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton. A bunch of the extras from the film signed this. Posters donated by the Royal Theater in Oklahoma. Here's another one. Okay. There's Bill Paxton. Spielberg. The production hat. It's Bill Paxton autographs. This is so great. They are eating the dot bags. Food. There's Aunt May. Bill and Helen both autographed it there. Here's some of the miniatures of the cars used in the film. Here's the barn burner. Production models here for scene settings. It's the Michael Crichton interview. You said those doors came out of the set? Is that from the new movie or the original? Really? That is great. Oh, there you go. That is great. So she just told us these are from a set from the original movie. There's more stuff with Bill. There's the Dodge. There's oh, so she said.
Yeah.
So she said.
Yeah.
So this was really. So this pinball machine was given to the museum by Bill Paxton. And there's Carrie Ellis. There's Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. I love it. Oh my gosh.
It's one of the pillows that blew through his truck.
Oops. Try again.
Okay. It doesn't like it when it goes right down the middle, so it may take it a few.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right, so probably the star of the museum right here is Dorothy, of course. This is the piece that went on the back of Bill Paxton's truck. And this is screen used. It was one where the truck was flipped over and Dorothy got smashed. There she is. Dorothy won.
So my Dorothy.
So this is the Dorothy they use for stunts on the truck, on the Dodge. So this one got beat up a lot, but the prop department did a really good job making it look great. All right, so this is a storm bar scanner, passed on phased array radar, screen used in the 2024 Twisters movie. It's got Bill Paxton's son in it. All right, these released polymers that potentially disabilitate debilitating tornadoes. This is from the new movie as well. All right, so this is stuff from the 25th. And of course, the Jeep. And here's some more great photos. There's Carrie Ellis. Twister Museum and a mascot is a cow. How appropriate. Here's a video they've got playing on loop of all the during the filming and everything here in downtown Wakita. And I'll show you guys the outside of this here in a minute. All right, so this is curtains I obtained in 1995 from the set of Twister. They were used in the scene where the house rolls onto the roadway and Bill Paxton pilots a truck through the house. The curtains can be seen as the truck goes through the window. I was at set medic. I was hired by Medic Oklahoma region during construction, well as some filming. So this is what went through his windshield. Here's one of the screen calls, shooting call, 6:30 a.m. call for YMCA pool and a bus depot. Rabbit is good. Rabbit is wise. Oh my gosh, this is so great. And of course, it wouldn't be appropriate unless they had some Wizard of Oz references here, which we are right on the border of Kansas. Wonderful poster. Lots of great. These are promotional shots used. And of course, the ride at Universal Studios wasn't really a ride, it was kind of like a walkthrough. Twister. This was there for a while. This is so cool. And here's some fan art of one of the trucks with Dorothy on the back. Oh, some more stuff here. This is so great. Lots of photos and books. Yeah, they've got his hat from the new one. Here's one of the tiles from the restaurant, from the original, the Mayville's restaurant. So here's when they destroyed downtown Wakita for the movie.
How long is the debris there?
The debris field.
But they were very good about cleaning it out. Every bit of it was clean. And they went back into the yards.
Jewelry store from the movie.
I see though, maybe like facade sets. Oh, really?
This is probably the coolest thing they have, though, the screen used, Dorothy.
Oh,
But they had originally planned to be out by the but he'll come to see the bombing while they were in camp. So that set them back some time. Then the second movie, they had a writer's strike. So they had to move totally back to home.
yeah.
Oh, so cool.
They had to wait for film and stuff. So it made the movie have a problem. So if Spielberg does a third, I'll be amazed.
So she just said they destroyed the entire fake town and buried everything in prop debris that took 2 months to clean. It's Bill Paxton with some of the police.
I got to see Jim Paul, and he was way far away behind the. Did you get to meet all the full time stuff? Oh, yeah, the second one.
So these are all original sets used. There's an actual tornado in 1990. I'm just going to let you guys read these. If you know the movie, you know. I'll go ahead and take you to another one. If you saw the original movie, you get it. What road are you on? I don't know. Bob's Road. So she said that all these t-shirts in here are different Stormtrooper groups that have been inspired by the movie that come by and drop off their t-shirts. All these guys. All these t-shirts are Stormtroopers inspired by the first movie. I guess subsequent second movie. So this motel sign is from the new movie, but she said everything behind it is all stuff left over. So this is a Dodge ad. If you want, you can get in one of these machines to see what it feels like to be inside a tornado. So this whole section is all props. Those doors were from the original Farmers Bank. She said they just blasted stuff in the streets left over when the tornado scene hit and said, take what you want. And then this back here, she said, is also one of the screen used windows from the movie, the original 96 one. This tornado siren is also, she said, from the original film. So she said I could go ahead and take one of these. This is a Mr. Oklahoma Mr. Twister cherry vanilla spice soda. So if you're going to come here to Wakita, make your way in, check out her museum. She is amazing, and she didn't want to be on camera, but she is a plethora of stories. She's got all kinds of stories and tales of when the movie was here filming, and I guess I should stand in front of the screen-used tornado siren. She tell all about, oh, this movie production was so much nicer back then. And so this is downtown Wakita, and she said this entire block they destroyed with fake movie debris when the movie's tornado came here in 1996. We're going to drive around though and give you some more footage. So you'll recognize these grain towers from the first movie. They are used extensively before the tornado destroys Wakita in the film. All right, so I am over here now at Aunt Meg's house, at least what's left of it. I'll take a look and show you. So this is where Aunt Meg's house was. Unfortunately, it was destroyed by a hailstorm, and they had to tear it down, but this is the plot of where it stood. So it would have been on this road right here, facing this way. This has been Aunt Meg's house. And there is some concrete left over. Just doing a quick shot matchup. Do you see the two windows there? Okay. There they are right there. There's the two windows, meaning the house would have been right here. So this is the way you'd face. Right here, just like this. And this is where the road where they all parked to get out and go have breakfast at Aunt Meg's. Right here. They all would have parked here and eaten her breakfast. If you're looking for it, it's across the street from the Wakita Christian Church. They've got it marked Aunt Meg's number 4. But yeah, so I hope you like this video here from the Twister Museum in Wakita, Oklahoma. I will catch you guys on the next adventure with Chris. Like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys on the next one.